Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. All of you who are joining us live here in this room, our inaugural meetings at the MHI University Training Facility. And thanks to all of you who are joining us online as well. We love having you here. This is going to be a very exciting awards ceremony. We are doing our 2023 awards for accomplishments that happened in 2022. And I think you guys are going to be really excited to find out who the winners are. But right now it's a big secret. Considering that 2022 was another year of COVID, the bad word, these awards are even more special than normal. These are people who have true dedication, didn't give up, keep going above and beyond, and they are now receiving these awards in a year where we could still not get in a lot of the hospitals. And the other exciting thing about that, as you heard yesterday, our visits were still over 60,000 visits in 2022. The only difference now is about half of those were virtual, but hey, you know, how cool are we that we adjusted like we did? Tonight, Jen Angelin and I are the MCs for your awards ceremony, and we will be your guides through the regional, divisional, and national awards. Let's start with some info for our virtual audience, that's you all at home. You are all on mute, so we can't hear you, unfortunately. But you can express yourself through typing comments in the chat box. Things like congratulations, awesome, you rock are all acceptable. And you can comment about the award winners too. The way you do this is choose everyone from the down menu in the chat and type in your comment there. Also, if you can't see the presenter for some reason and the awards, just make sure you're in gallery view. There's a little box at the top of your right hand screen, and you can click that option for gallery view so you can see everybody's faces. So if you want to practice and you're online, typing in the chat box, please say hello, where you're from. We'd love to hear from you in the chat box. So now on to the awards. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about the organization. Most of us know, but some of us don't know, that Mended Hearts Incorporated was founded in 1951 by 4 post-surgical heart patients and their surgeon, Dr. Dwight E. Harkin, who was one of the innovators in heart surgery. They decided that they got a lot of benefit from talking about their recovery experience. And they said, it's great to be alive. And Dr. Harkin said, and to help others. And we have been doing that since 1951 for patients, for families, for caregivers, all across the lifespan, from before birth until end of life, and even afterwards. We have bereavement programs as well. You're always included in our organization, and we keep growing and expanding. We are now at 104,000 plus members. So accomplishments. These regional, divisional, and national awards represent accomplishments that simply must be recognized. As already stated, every single person, hospital, company, and organization nominated, and even many who weren't nominated. If you weren't nominated, it doesn't mean you're not doing great things. It just means that you didn't nominate yourself or someone didn't nominate you, but that you can still be doing wonderful things. And we know that you volunteer tirelessly for Mended Hearts, for Young Mended Hearts, and for Mended Little Hearts. And you, each and every one of you, and you online, make this organization what it is today. We couldn't do what we do without all of you. And you can see the schedule of awards up here. They help us recognize individuals, groups, chapters, hospitals, companies, and organizations that have gone above and beyond in supporting our mission of inspiring hope and improving the quality of life. I said everyone had to memorize this yesterday. Inspiring hope and improving the quality of life of heart patients and their families through ongoing peer-to-peer support, education, and advocacy. For all of you, we are extremely grateful. This year, we will start with our national awards, which are the Harkin Award, the Corporate Award, and the Mary M. Amato Student Award. Then we will announce one award at a time with the regional, then divisional, then national winners. As a reminder, there are regional winners for each region where there was a nominee. From the regional winners, divisional winners were then selected. And then from the divisional winners, the national winners were selected. However, all winners were selected by independent judges from outside the Mended Hearts, Inc. And on behalf of leadership and staff at the Mended Hearts, Inc., we would like to sincerely thank everyone who took time to submit the nomination. We had many excellent nominations this year, and I'm sure we can get more next year. And so normally we would start with the Harkin Award, but we have an award, someone who's accepting the award that's very special and still on the way. And so we are going to start with the Corporate Award right now. And Denise is going to come up and present the Corporate Award. Our president, our new president, Denise Witzkowski.
Thank you, Jody and Jen. Great to see everyone here this evening, or this afternoon, actually, it's afternoon here. Bristol Myers Squibb. I'm sorry, wrong page. The Corporate Award is given annually in recognition of exemplary service to and in support of the Mended Hearts Incorporated. The awardee serves as a model of collaboration, compassion, and commitment. The recipient has demonstrated partnership with the Mended Hearts Incorporated in furtherance of its mission of providing hope and improving the quality of life of heart patients and their families through ongoing peer-to-peer support, education, and advocacy. The recipient of this award must demonstrate responsible and exemplary leadership in advancing quality patient care in general, and must also contribute to and support the Mended Hearts Incorporated. The recipient of this 2023 Corporate Award is Bristol Myers Squibb. Bristol Myers Squibb. Yes, so. Bristol Myers Squibb, BMS, is an American-based multinational pharmaceutical company. Headquartered in New York City, BMS is one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies and consistently ranks on the Fortune 500 list of the largest U.S. corporations. BMS is firmly focused on its mission to discover, develop, and deliver innovative medicines to patients with serious diseases. BMS is a longstanding corporate advisory council member of the Mended Hearts, Inc. Our representatives at BMS share their expertise and advice to help craft outstanding programs for our organization. BMS has been a trusted partner over many years, through good times and hard times. Their focus on placing the patient first has allowed our partnership to grow and thrive over the years. And we are proud to present this award to them today. This is the first time in MHI's history that the same company has been presented the Corporate Award 2 years in a row. Woo-hoo! Yay. Accepting the award for BMS are Amber Webb and Juliet Herbert, excuse me. And I know. So the award.
I didn't know she doesn't want to hold it. I think she's.
Yeah. Say something.
Yes. It's hard to believe that less than a year ago,
Jody, Al, and the Mended Hearts team came into my life. The amazing Mended Hearts team. And I'm so grateful for the partnership BMS has with Mended Hearts. And I'm going to borrow a quote from David Hume. It's when we start working together that the real healing takes place. So this award may have BMS's name on it, but in truth, it belongs to everybody in this room, everyone who's out there, who worked to make all of the accomplishments come true for this year in a reality. So we're blessed to have supported Mended Hearts in building the peer support program, and you're building an army of patient advocates for cardiac patients to help them advocate for themselves and be confident in talking with their physicians. So thank you on behalf of the BMS team. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Juliette Herbert. I recently joined the advocacy organization here at Bristol Myers Squibb, and it's a true honor to be accepting the award on behalf of our entire company back home. I know everyone was very excited and very proud for this recognition. I just wanted to share that recently I had the opportunity to spend time with the Mended Heart organization at the World Heart Summit in Geneva, Switzerland. And I got to meet for the very first time outside of the little square box that we have for MS Teams and Zoom. I got to meet the group in real life, and it was amazing. I think the first thing that I noticed immediately and continue to see for the 6 or 7 days that we were together was the true passion that this organization has for patients, for caregivers, for the community. And it was so infectious to see. We had so much fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of good storytelling, and wonderful times together. And I felt so empowered and energized to be able to work with Mended Hearts, because at Bristol Myers Squibb, our main focus is to have passion for patients. It's in everything that we do. As you walk through our hallways, you'll see pictures of patients and quotes, and that passion is what attracted me to the company. And that passion is evident in the room and online and through this award ceremony. So I'm just so excited that we can couple together the passion of our company and the passion of this organization to continue to do amazing work for patients. So thank you so much.
It was, yeah, so sorry. We just got a little off kilter, but we're back on track, and what a way to start with a wonderful organization. And yes, we had a lot of fun and we had a lot of laughs, but we also talked a lot about how we can move the needle for patients and caregivers. That is our goal. We want to do it together, and without partners like BMS, we would not be able to do it at all. So we're very thankful for them as always. And now Mandy Sandfuller is going to come up and present our Harkin Award.
The Harkin Award is MHI's highest and most prestigious award. This award is named in honor of the father of the Mended Hearts, Inc., Dr. Dwight E. Harkin, pioneer heart surgeon and preeminent cardiologist. The Harkin Award is presented once every 2 years in an odd number year to an individual, individuals, or an organization for excellence in the field of cardiovascular medicine. The recipient is recommended by the MHI Board of Directors and the Mended Little Hearts Steering Committee, and then selected by the MHI Board. The award includes an honorarium in an amount that was determined by the MHI Board. Past recipients of the Harkin Award have included the American College of Cardiology, Dr. Denton Cooley and the Texas Heart Institute, the Cleveland Clinic Foundation, Medtronic, and Dr. Seth Baum, among others. The recipient of the 2023 Harkin Award is the World Heart Federation. The World Heart Federation, or WHF, is a non-governmental organization based in Geneva, Switzerland, and formed in 1978. A leader and convener in global cardiovascular health, the World Heart Federation champions heart health and acts to reduce the global burden of heart disease and stroke, which together claim 18.6 million lives every year. WHF's membership of more than 200 heart foundations, scientific societies, and patient organizations in more than 100 countries is an active hub promoting heart health and driving change at the local, regional, and global level. WHF is recognized by the World Heart Organization as its leading NGO partner in cardiovascular disease prevention. As the principal representative body of the global cardiovascular community, WHF brings together a diverse network of multi-sectoral groups to share knowledge, guide policy, and give people the tools that they need to live longer, healthier lives. Accepting the award for the WHF is Dr. Narula, President-elect of the World Heart Federation. Before inviting Dr. Narula up to the stage to accept this award on behalf of the World Heart Federation, I wanted to share with you all how honored we are to have him here with us today. Among his many duties and positions, Dr. Narula is the President-elect for the World Heart Federation and Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer at the University of Texas Health in Houston. He is the K. Lance Gould Distinguished University Chair for the study of coronary pathophysiology and Professor of Medicine at the McGovern Medical School of Houston. He is the Editor-in-Chief Emeritus for multiple renowned journals, including the Journal of the American College of Cardiology Imaging, Global Heart, and Heart Failure Clinics of North America. He is Executive Editor Emeritus for the Journal of the American College of Cardiology and the Executive Editor of the Annals of Global Health. In addition to holding these prestigious positions, Dr. Narula counts among his close friends and colleagues, Stanton Rowe, the American College of Cardiology, Dr. Jack Copeland, Dr. Howard Frazier, Dr. Willis Hurst, and Dr. Dan Cooley. I am truly honored to invite you, Dr. Narula, to the stage to accept this award on behalf of the World Heart Federation. I'd like to invite you to say a few words to
So thank you so much, and all the mended hearts here. And people call them as the survivors. I call them as conquerors, because you are the ambassadors. You are the people who can really share with the world that we can really beat this disease. And the way I work is that the mission of my life has been that would I be able to eliminate cardiovascular disease in our lifetimes? And I think we can do it. So all the work that I have put in, specifically starting from the imaging of mummies, I have now imaged 400 mummies with the forest that we put together, trying to identify that it is all about the lifestyle, and all about the risk factors. It is all about what we eat. And I don't think there could be a better ambassador than you, who have gone through it and who have been victorious in the battles. So I think we really need you. And I was just discussing with Mr. Harry Abrams when he was driving me over here that I think this is the time that we really need to work, and we really need to enlarge this group of people. So many people, I was just discussing with him, like look at Dr. Denton Cooley, or look at Bud Frazier, or Jack Copeland, and all others, that we have so many of the people whom we could work with. So I thank Mr. Voss and the board here on behalf of WHF, that's the World Heart Federation, and particularly my very dear friend, Dr. Daniel Pinheiro, who is our president, and who was on his way to Albany, but was more than half the way through. He was in Punta Cana, where he met with an accident and he had to go back. So I apologize on his behalf. And he sends his best wishes. And he says that may Mended Heart flourish and contribute to the lives of the cardiac surgery conquerors. So thank you very much for that. So I'm honored to receive this Harkan Award, and this is the written script given to me. I've got to deliver it. I am honored to receive this Harkan Award from the Mended Hearts on behalf of WHF. I'm particularly excited as many out of my friends and senior colleagues have received it in the past, and it is a true honor. As a matter of fact, I would just like to add a line here and will deviate from what has been the scripted speech here. That my dad in 1988, I was still in India. I had just finished my cardiology training. I joined the faculty in All India Institute of Medical Sciences in New Delhi, which happens to be our premier institution in India. And my dad had a heart attack, 1988. And so ejection fraction 23%, and many of you know what the 33% ejection fraction mean. I took him to the cath next day morning, and he had two arteries completely blocked. The third artery, which was 90% stenotic, was supplying the whole. Took him to my cardiac surgery chair, who was trained with Dr. Cooley, and asked him as to what would be the operative risk. 23%, India had just started doing the coronary bypass surgery. Now they may be doing the same number in a day, which probably the United States does in a year. But at that time, 18 out of 26 people had died in the first month. And so he told me that it's about 30% operative risk, which was not acceptable to me, obviously. So I said, where did he train? And he said, Dental Cooley. Can we call Cooley? So they called Dr. Cooley. And so it was 11:30 in night when he picked up the phone. There used to be trunk calls. There was no cell phones at all. So it was half an hour. We are sitting and waiting for him to kind of come online, and half an hour later he comes up. So Dr. Vinu Gopal, who was my chair of cardiac surgery, says this is a young faculty member whose father needs some help. So I talked to him. I said his ejection fraction is 23%. What do you think I should bring him over? Sure, Dr. Cooley, but what is the operative risk? Normal risk. Still, what is the risk? Less than 1%. He said, Dr. Cooley, his ejection fraction is 23%. Okay, give it half a percent. Okay, Dr. Cooley, when can I bring him? And he goes, next week. So, lucky me, I put him on plane. I bring him over, ready with all the emergency medications and everything on plane, and talked to Donald Ross, who was a great surgeon in London at that time. So I talked to Donald Ross and said, maybe I have to stop in the way if something happens, and we might need to do surgery there. So everything was already in London also. Unfortunately, he goes into pulmonary edema on the plane, and I stop in London, take him to hotel. Do not take him to a hospital. I treated him in the night in hotel, and he responded. Next morning, they are in hospital. So 7-vessel bypass, 1988, 2 arteries, 42 minutes pump time, no human care, no human surgery. 16 years, he did not need a single nitroglycerin pill. He returned back home with 65%. 16 years later, he died of bladder surgery. I'm sorry, bladder cancer, but never needed anything from that side. So Cooley, for me, has been a god. Believe it or not, I was with Susan Cooley, his daughter, last week, having dinner with her, and I narrated her the whole story because I was looking forward to seeing her and telling her all about this. And I told her, you know what, he did the surgery with Dr. George Rule on the other side. Normally they would never do it. He says must have been afraid because he was doing it on here. So whatever. It was 16 good years. So Mended Heart has been a valued member of World Heart Federation since 2021. Now WHF actively works with the patient organizations such as Mended Hearts as a part of its strategy to include the patient voice in our work. Mended Heart has been a very active member. They have generously supported the World Heart Summit in 2022 and 2023 and were significant speakers at our summit. Al Voss in 2022 and Jody Smith in 2023, bringing the much needed voice of the patients to the discussion. Mended Hearts has been supporting our Colors to Save Hearts initiative in Mozambique, specifically for the rheumatic heart disease patients. And they are also supporting our World Congress on Rheumatic Heart Disease in Abu Dhabi later this year, which is in the first week of November. We were thrilled to honor Mended Hearts with the WHF Advocacy Award in Cardiovascular Health 2023, recognizing their significant contributions to promoting cardiovascular health and fighting against cardiovascular diseases through the patient community. The award during the summit marked the first time of a patient organization was honored, acknowledging Mended Heart's exceptional dedication to the mission of WHF and the global cardiovascular disease community. With my gratitude once again, WHF remains committed to supporting the patient community and working with institutions such as Mended Heart to realize our common goal and dream, that is cardiovascular health for all. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much. And we're just so honored to be able to give these national awards. And I get to announce the third of the national awards. I have to find my place now, but I've got it. So the third of the national awards is the Mary M. Amato Student Education Award, because we know when you're a young faculty or when you're a student, how much we need you to understand the importance of getting not only an education, a medical education, but an education in terms of what the patients and families and caregivers need, what they're looking for, how to have emotional intelligence and empathy and work with the families and caregivers, because that's vitally important to our organization. This Mary M. Amato Student Education Award recognizes the impact that healthcare professionals have in treating individuals with heart disease. It's given to support a student who has shown leadership and commitment to the important field of healthcare and who endeavors to care for patients who have cardiovascular disease and their families. This award was established to support future healthcare leaders in continuing the vital mission of positively impacting those affected with heart disease across the lifespan. The recipient of this award also receives $500. The award recipient must be a family member of an MHI member in good standing. That means you've done all the things you need to do to be a member, even if you're sitting, who has been a member for at least 1 year prior to getting nominating someone for the award. The winner must have demonstrated a commitment to pursuing education. The recipient of the Mary M. Amato Student Award this year has been a member of Mended Heart since 2018. She is a hardworking and compassionate person with a desire to make a difference by improving the health of others. She spent her high school summers as a junior volunteer at Centara Williamsburg Regional Medical Center. She has assisted the Mended Heart's Williamsburg Chapter 427 with preparing educational materials and patient packets. She is majoring in biology and minoring in chemistry with the intent of pursuing graduate study as a pharmacist or a physician. So the winner is Olivia Turner. Here today, but hopefully, Olivia, you are online. Congratulations. This is really awesome. And thank you for doing amazing things. So that ends the national only awards. And next, Jen is going to come up and begin the regional, divisional, and national awards. Jen?
Jody.
Now we're going to move to the awards that start at the regional level with the regional winners. From those divisional winners were selected, and the national winners were selected from those divisional winners, just to remind you all. The first of these awards is our MHI Sydney and Helen Schumann Nurse Recognition Award. Ta-da! The prestigious MHI Sydney and Helen Schumann Nurse Recognition Award is an endowed award that is given to a nurse who has shown commitment to patients with cardiovascular disease and to their caregivers and families. The recipient has demonstrated excellence in caring for patients, whether at diagnosis, during treatment, or in recovery. The national recipient will receive an award of $500. The recipient must have been working in a cardiac-related field for at least 1 year, have shown commitment to patients with cardiovascular disease and to their caregivers and families, and have demonstrated excellent care for patients at diagnosis, during treatment, or in recovery. Recipient has also encouraged or promoted the MH or MLH program to provide support for his or her patients. We're going to start in the Southwest. Southwest Regional Mended Little Hearts Nurse of the Year is Heidi Weaver, RN, BSN, nominated by Mended Little Hearts of Oklahoma City. Congratulations, Heidi. In Southwest, we're going to go to the Mid-Atlantic. We have the Mid-Atlantic Regional Mended Hearts Nurse of the Year. The winner is Madeline Vera, RN, BSN, CCRN, nominated by Chapter 094 of Washington, D.C. In our Western region, we have the Western Region Mended Hearts Nurse of the Year, and the winner is Alyssa Torres, RN, BRN, nominated by Chapter 281 of Coachella Valley, California. That's it for our regional winners, but now let's see who our divisional winners are. Again, these divisional winners were selected from these regional winners. The Mended Little Hearts Nurse of the Year divisional winner is Heidi Weaver. Heidi, I know you're not here to accept this award, but hopefully you're there watching. The MLH Divisional Award we just did that one. The Mended Hearts Nurse of the Year divisional winner is Alyssa Torres. Now for the national winner of Nurse of the Year. And again, these were selected from the 2 divisional winners. The national recipient of this award has been a registered nurse caring for children with complex congenital heart disease for over 5 years. She is fully committed to congenital cardiac children and their families. She successfully manages 20 cardiologists and numerous employees at 3 local clinics. She goes from sun up to sundown to make sure things run smoothly and the pediatric cardiac patients are seen in a timely manner. This award recipient has been described as fun. Fun for the staff, fun for the patients, and their families.
She and her staff stayed late hours or come in on the weekend to give the main hospital clinic a full makeover for the holidays. And so the recipient of the Sydney and Helen Schumann Nurse Recognition Award is Heidi Weaver. So Jody, you're up next.
All right, thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
That was very exciting. And we go right from nurses to the Heart Hero of the Year. This award is given to honor any healthcare professional other than a nurse, who we just did, who has shown dedication to patients with cardiovascular disease and to their caregivers and families. The recipient has demonstrated compassion, commitment, and caring for their patients and support of the Mended Hearts and or Mended Little Hearts and or Young Mended Hearts programs, since we have 3 great programs now. The recipient of this award must show excellence in the care of families at diagnosis, during treatment, and during recovery. This recipient must also encourage and promote peer-to-peer support and empower patients and families through education and access to resources. So we have we're going to start with the regional awards, just like Jen did. And we're going to start the regional awards again in the Mid-Atlantic, where I'm from. So the Mid-Atlantic Regional Mended Little Hearts Heart Hero of the Year award goes to Nicole Johnson, nominated. Marianne Mayhood of Mended Little Hearts of DC is here to accept the award for Nicole.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Nicole, and you have an awesome group that you work with. I am a little biased, but they're awesome. Next, we go to the Southern region, and the Mended Little Hearts Southern Region Heart Hero of the Year award goes to Monica Sanford, ACNP-BC. I don't know what that means, but that's impressive. Nominated by Mended Little Hearts of the Pensacola region down in Florida. Yeah. Now we go a little west from the southern region to our southwest region. The Southwest region Mended Little Hearts Heart Hero of the Year award goes to Dr. Harold Burkhart, nominated by Mended Little Hearts of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now up a little to the central region, we have the Central Region Mended Hearts Heart Hero Award, and this goes to Melinda Nash, nominated by Chapter 350 in Noblesville, Indiana. Come on up and accept the award. Okay, here you go. And okay, do you want to move? You got it? Thank you, Mara. Okay, now we're moving to the Midwest, and we've got the Mended Hearts Heart Hero of the Year award in the Midwest region. And this award goes to Dr. Hyde M. Russell, nominated by Chapter 424 in Evanston, Illinois. Who I just met today and had lunch beside, here to accept the award for Dr. Russell. We're supposed to have you stand on the X when you come up to accept. The X marks the spot. We know this. Thank you for reminding me, my wonderful fellow colleagues. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Northeast, and let's just assume this X is the Northeast. We have the Mended Hearts Heart Hero of the Year Award recipient in the Northeast, and this award goes to Elizabeth or Penny Santo, nominated by Chapter 359 in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, now we have the Rocky Mountains. We're going out west. In the Rocky Mountain region, we have the Mended Hearts Heart Hero of the Year Award, and it goes to Melissa Ward of Chapter 380 in Boise, Idaho. Thank you. Thank you.
I found the X.
You want a picture of the
Sure.
slide too?
Melissa, God bless you, dear.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Okay, now I got ahead of myself. We have the ML8, no, we have the MH. Southern region. Okay. All right, this is MLH in my script, so you just have to forgive me here. The MH Southern Region Heart Hero of the award goes to Dr. Neeraj Raval of Chapter 297. And Dr. Raval is on our medical advisory board. And Dr. Raval, hopefully you're watching because you're so awesome. And he's been such a huge help for all of us. So we really appreciate all he does. Okay, now we are going to the Southern divisional. This is exciting. We're going from regional to divisional. All right, we have the Divisional Heart Hero of the Award winners. And we start with the Mended Hearts Divisional Heart Hero of the Award winner. And this one goes to Monica Sanford. You did a great job. And now we have the Mended Hearts Divisional winner for the Heart Hero of the Year Award. And this one goes to Melinda Nash. So congratulations. Thank you for nominating our Heart Hero. Do you want a picture of the slide? And from these divisional winners, you know where we go next. To the National Heart Hero of the Year Award winner. The National Award recipient is an acute care nurse practitioner and has been seeing the acute care patient population for almost 10 years, focusing on the care of critical cardiology patients. She has been committed to advocacy, awareness, and education of patients and families and the community. She currently sees all the cardiology specialty patients at the local free clinic, Health and Hope. She also has a podcast that does a February Heart Health Month episode with other healthcare providers to teach lifestyle, diet, and education. She has been on local TV, events, and magazines promoting Mended Little Hearts and other agencies and societies that focus on heart health. She will soon graduate with her doctorate from Vanderbilt University, with her project focusing on adult congenital heart disease patients. And the national recipient of the Heart Hero of the Year Award is Monica Sanford. Congratulations, Monica, and thank you for being a real-life hero to children and their families. Now, Mandy will tell you about the next award, the Hospital of the Year Award.
Big award. So the Hospital of the Year Award is very important because it recognizes that a hospital has demonstrated outstanding participation in the mission and values of Mended Hearts, or Mended Little Hearts, or Young Mended Hearts. The recipient hospital is recognized for excellence and outstanding service in helping provide support and education to our members and the local community. Some of the criteria for this award is that they will provide our visitors reasonable access to patients and families for visiting or bravery bag programs. They provide access to meeting space or other support for chapters or groups. They provide space for literature, visitor supplies, bravery bag items, and educational materials. They may provide tangible recognition of groups or chapter contributions to their patient or family care, including mentions in the hospital newsletter or on the website, and invitations to hospital functions to recognize the group or chapter. The hospital may provide speakers or personnel for meetings or other chapter and group needs. They might provide other support like printing, meals, meeting rooms, parking passes. All of these things, as you all in this room know, can make a world of difference to our chapters and groups. So we're going to start today with our regional award winners. And our central region, Mended Little Hearts Hospital of the Year is Riley Hospital for Children, nominated by from the group to accept the award on behalf of the hospital. Survey. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to skip a couple of regions and head over to the Southwest. The Southwest region, Mended Little Hearts Hospital of the Year is Dell Children's Medical Center, nominated by Mended Little Hearts of the Austin region. Back to the Central region, Mended Hearts Hospital of the Year, Franciscan Health Heart Center, Indianapolis, nominated by Chapter 78 in Indianapolis. And the Midwest Region Hospital of the Year is North Shore University Health System, nominated by Chapter 424 Evanston. They just held their 5th anniversary this year. I got to go meet the hospital.
That's right.
Great. The Rocky Mountain region now for Mended Hearts Hospital of the Year is St. Luke's Health System, nominated by Chapter 380, Boise, Idaho, and Grant. They are. Right. Oh. Down south to the southern region, Mended Hearts Hospital of the Year is Close to Me Northside Hospital Cherokee, nominated by Chapter 420 in Georgia. Dawn is watching, so good job, Dawn. All right, the Southwest Region Mended Hearts Hospital of the Year is Memorial Hermann Southwest, nominated by Chapter 362, Sugar Land, Texas. Certainly deserves it. Great hospitals, our TABR program. Okay, over to the west. Our Western region, Mended Hearts Hospital of the Year is Eisenhower Health, nominated by Chapter 281 in Coachella Valley. So exciting, we're on to the divisional. Okay, Mended Little Hearts Hospital of the Year divisional goes to Dell Children's Medical Center. Dana's on, so good job, Dana, and your crew. And then Mended Hearts Divisional Award winner, Eisenhower Health, nominated by Chapter. Two really amazing hospitals, the national award winner, again chosen from our two divisional award winners. This hospital encourages accredited visiting by providing an office space, updates on patients and families in each of the 9 areas of the hospital, provides space for board and chapter meetings, visitor training, and an annual holiday party. They provide support with refreshments and parking, so important. Accredited visitors and board members are invited to attend a day of professional seminar lectures provided to the staff. The hospital held an elegant dinner for all volunteers and that promote Mended Hearts through their website, newsletter, and social media. And so the recipient of the Hospital of the Year Award is Eisenhower Health, nominated. All the amazing hospitals out there, everything you do to support our patients and families and MHI. So now Jen is going to present the Newsletter of the Year Award.
Thank you, Mandy.
Bear with me for one moment, folks. All righty. The MHI Newsletter of the Year Award is given for the most outstanding newsletter. The selected newsletter from a Mended Hearts chapter, Young Mended Hearts group, or Mended Little Hearts group, has demonstrated excellence in informing and educating patients and their families and connecting them with helpful resources. The winning newsletter is also professional, accurate, and thorough. Here are just some of the many criteria the winning newsletter should include. Uncluttered, and easy to read. Correct use of MHI logos, mottos, clip art, and uniform symbols. A balance of content with a minimum of 75% dedicated to health and heart issues. Accuracy with sources cited and no typos. Good use of chapter info, upcoming meetings, officer listings, numbers of visits, things like that. Regional and national information, a precedent report, and having the newsletter available in a digital or online format. So here are regional awards. Starting in the Central Region, the Central Region Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 078, Indianapolis. The Mid-Atlantic Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 28, Richmond, Virginia, edited by Joe Shopkin. Up in the Midwest region, the Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 424, Evanston, Illinois, edited by John N. Frank. John is actually here you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I have to get a whole journalist off.
If you'd like, you can take a picture in front of your slide. Up next in our Rocky Mountain region, the Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 380 out of Boise, Idaho, edited by Bruce Carter.
Thank you.
Here you are, Ray. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Bruce.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Southern Region Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 81, Atlanta, Georgia, edited by Rachel Day, and Harry Abrams is here to accept the award.
Oh.
Yes.
It's right here. It matches my shoes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. The Western Region Newsletter, Mended Heart Newsletter Year of the Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 351, Whittier, California, edited by Constance Evans. Constance is here. Here you are. Congratulations. You're welcome. Stand for a picture, please. Thank you. Now to the divisional awards. The Mended Hearts Newsletter of the Year Divisional Award goes to Chapter 78, Indianapolis, edited by Kurt Mangold. Congratulations. Now to the National Award. Winner of the Newsletter of the Year award is Consistently Excellent. This newsletter the newsletter appearance is very nice with attractive hues, striking borders and accents, and easy to read fonts. The design is clean cut and stands out to catch the attention of the reader. And the trademark usage is superb. The majority of graphics in this newsletter are either photographs of members or designs and images the editor drew and scanned into the newsletter. Their issues contain heart health articles related to items read in the local newspaper and sometimes online. For example, an article on the first xenotransplant of a pig's heart into a human where the patient lived for about 2 months. And repeating items such as the president's message, MHI objectives, heart surgery anniversaries, and so on. One page is devoted to officer listings with their contact information as well. And so the recipient of the National Newsletter of the Year is Chapter 78, Indianapolis, editor Kurt Mangold. Congratulations to all of our winners, but congratulations to Kurt. Thank you so much for keeping us well informed. And now to Jody for Accredited Visitor Excellence Award.
Okay, why don't, before we do this one, everyone stand up and stretch themselves a little, wiggle, because we know it's good for your heart. All right. All right, let everyone feel stretched, stretch up, take a nice deep breath. Okay, all right, now we're good? Okay, oh, I guess. Okay, for those of you who know, I get the privilege, and I mean privilege, honestly, of doing accredited visitor training. I do it monthly. I do one quarterly that's a 3-hour one. Mandy's been joining me lately. We have a lot of fun. Anyone who's watched the role play will know that we should fire me as a visitor because we try to amuse you as well as teach you. But this group of people to me is so special because when you visit, you are giving something of yourself that is so profound to people. I've had people say, the visitors say, one of our online visitors say that visiting saved their life during COVID. And Marvin has said that too. Visiting saves their lives. Because when we visit, we have taken an experience that was difficult and we use it to give back and to help others. And that improves, we have a study that proves it too from Indianapolis, but that improves the lives of the visitors as well as those who we visit. And those we visit get to see that, yes, there is life after heart disease at any age. There is life. We're gonna make it through this. Bad things can happen, but we can make it through and we can still use that experience to help and support others. As you know, one of the cornerstones of what we do, our 3 pillars are support, education, and advocacy. Yay, okay, good. So under the support pillar is our accredited visiting program. And the MHI Accredited Visitor Excellence Award is given to the Mended Hearts member, the Young Mended Hearts member, or the Mended Little Hearts accredited visitor who has shown outstanding commitment and service to those he or she visits, to the accredited visiting program, and to the organization through visiting in person, by telephone, and online. I was really excited to see yesterday in the annual meeting that we have over 624 visitors around the nation. These are people who go through the training, they have to be reaccredited annually, and they still take the time to do this program. It's not for the faint of heart, unintended. This year, internet visitors and visiting chairs are actually included in this prestigious award. We wanted to make it so everyone was included in our visiting award. The accredited visitor who wins this award will have demonstrated a positive and supportive attitude to those he or she visits and when working with healthcare professionals. The winning visitor will also be serious about our visiting program and adhere to all policies and requirements for visiting, including those from hospitals and cardiology practices. Commitment to serving patients, caregivers, and families is essential for the visitor selected to win this award. So you know where we start with the regional winners. So we're going to start in the Southwest with Mended Little Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award, and that award goes to Amanda, Dawn, and A, nominated by Mended Little Hearts. Amanda does a huge amount of visits, so congratulations, Amanda. Good job, as always. Like, she's top notch. The next region we're going to is the Central region, and the Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award in this region goes to James Grabowski with Chapter 350 in Noblesville, Indiana. Barb is going to accept yet another award. You guys are rocking it. You're accepting it for James. And if you want it in front of the slide. Stella. And Stella, yeah.
Jim is my vice president, and he is a go-getter, and he also volunteers at the hospital and talks to people there, as well as being an official university visitor. So,
Nice. Okay, now we're going to the Mid-Atlantic region. And the Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award recipient is Joe Shockett of Chapter 20. Now, this is my home chapter, and they are amazing. So hi, Joe. Hi, John. Hi, all you guys. I hope that you guys are very proud. They do an amazing amount of visits in my area with different hospitals, so I'm very proud of them. Okay. Let's go over to the Rocky Mountains and get the Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award for that region. And that is to 2 people, Tom and Evelyn Nichols with Chapter 380 in Boise, Idaho.
yes, because I will shoot.
Congratulations. Okay, we're going to the southern region now where they say Vixens. Fixins are on the side of your barbecue sandwich, apparently. And the Southern Region Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award recipient is Marvin. He got a secret award today, but this is a nice one.
Yes.
All right, we'll tell you afterwards. We'll all color. And now over to the Western region. The Western Region Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award recipient is Marcela Cueto Sanchez with Chapter 351 in Whittier, California. Congratulations, Marcela. Okay.
Oh, yeah. She's had one.
All right, we're moving up a little. The game is getting steeper. We have the divisional award. So we have the Mended Little Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award recipient is Amanda Donanelli. And the Mended Hearts Accredited Visitor Excellence Award for the division is all right, two really good awards in one color award. Okay, get your picture up there.
You really have to come.
We will. Not a bad wording.
She's the acronym.
Yeah. Got the pita bread award earlier. Okay. Now, for the national. The recipient of this year's National Accredited Visitor Excellence Awards significantly increased the number of visits made in 2022. This visitor visits in person, online, and by telephone, all three. This visitor encourages all coordinators and members to go through visitor training and regularly shares the opportunity to join Mended Hearts. In 2022, this visitor managed to make a total of 6,254 visits. That's correct. And the recipient of this Accredited Visitor Excellence Award is Amanda. And we're not going to have you come up, but her regional director, Candida Shandell, is right here in the back and very, very proud. Congratulations, and thank you all so much for your time and dedication in supporting patients and their families. And now to the next award, second to last award coming up. The Group Chapter Excellence Award and the President's Award by Mended.
So I think, Jody, the warmth and love you feel for your visitors, that's what I feel for the chapters and the groups. So I'm so excited that I get to at least deliver part of these awards. This award is the highest chapter group award that you can receive at MHI. So it's truly an honor if your name is called. At the regional and divisional levels, this award is called the Group for Chapter Excellence Award. And at the national level, this award is called the President's Cup. These awards are presented to the chapters and groups that have exhibited outstanding service and have demonstrated excellence in their commitment to and furtherance of our mission, vision, values, and goals of MHI. You will see that qualifying for this award is no small feat, and everyone who won the Chapter Group Excellence Awards at any level should be highly commended. Some of the qualifications for this award are you must be your chapter or group in good standing and have filled out your annual reports on time. If you didn't, we'll come after. Let's have an active visiting program with growth in number of visits, or an active bravery bag program, or similar hospital support. Must participate in a Mended Hearts, Young Mended Hearts, or Mended Little Hearts national campaign or national events, and you must have a growth in membership. Most chapters or groups winning an excellent award have also won awards in their local area and have been recognized by the media, their hospitals, or other venues. So beginning with our central region for Mended Little Hearts, the Group Excellent Award recipient is Mended Little Hearts of Indianapolis.
Of course, you can hear a number of brave. Rhonda, put a picture from the side.
Our Southwest region Mended Little Hearts Group Excellent Award recipient is Mended Little Hearts of Austin, Texas. The Western region Mended Little Hearts Group Excellence Award recipient is Mended Little Hearts of San Diego. Julie Marshall, that was the award. And now Mended Hearts at the Central Region, and you've seen this fellow before. It's chapter 350, Noblesville, Indiana. Had the pleasure of visiting your chapter too. You do such an amazing amount of work. You've got a great board and hospital. Great.
And as she says, I do have a great board of city, and yay for Indianapolis, and Noblesville is 20 miles away.
All right, our Rocky Mountain Regional Chapter Award goes to Chapter 380.
Oh.
Right. Our Mended Hearts. Do you want a picture?
Oh, sure.
Yes. Congratulations. So Mended Hearts Southern Region Chapter Award is going to go to Chapter 161, Hollywood, Florida. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Kay as well, sitting at home watching, hopefully, eh?
She'll text me.
Congrats.
Well, don't, it's up to you.
Right. Mended, oh, yeah. Hey, the Mended Hearts Southwest Region Chapter of the Year Award goes to Chapter 362. It's great to have everyone in person accepting these. It feels like so much more fun. Hey, over to the west, our last one before we get to divisional, the Western Region Mended Hearts. Chapter of the year. Oh, we're at Mended Little Hearts. We're at Mended Hearts. Chapter 304, Covina, California. They did some good work there. All right, okay, now on to divisional. The Mended Little Hearts Group Excellent Award recipient for the divisional is Mended Little Hearts of Indianapolis.
Means right.
And the Mended Hearts Chapter Excellent Award goes to Chapter 362, Sugar Lake. All right, and now it's my pleasure to ask Ron Manriquez, past president of MHI, to come up and present the President's Cup Award.
The National President's Cup Award recipient maintains an accredited visiting program in 5 areas, hospital and greatly increased their visits in 2022. Members also participate in both the MHI call center and visiting program. The recipient maintains a website and participates in MHI's social media channels. In 2022, their educational speakers include an exercise physiologist, dietitian, and structural heart coordinator. The recipient's membership increased by 30% in 2022. The recipient also partners with local hospitals to participate in community events such as World Heart Day. It is my honor to announce a 2023 recipient of MHI President's Cup Award, Chapter 362, Sugar Land.
Okay, here we are.
Last but not least is our final award of the night and the highest individual award our organization has. This award is the MHI Volunteer of the Year Award. Our new MHI president, Denise Dukzowski, will present this award. Denise?
Thank you. The MHI Volunteer of the Year Award is the top award given to a volunteer in the organization. It is given annually to recognize a volunteer for going above and beyond in supporting patients and their families, furthering the MHI mission, vision, values, and goals, and making a positive difference in the organization and their community. The recipient must have demonstrated outstanding dedication and commitment to MHI and its members, and work to improve the organization and its services. There are very steep criteria to be considered for this award, and any volunteer who won a Volunteer of the Year award at any level should be highly recommended. It is quite an honor. The criteria for the MHI Volunteer of the Year award are: the volunteer must demonstrate outstanding service in support of the MHI mission, Must participate on national or local committees, boards, task forces, etc. Must demonstrate work in communities to support cardiovascular disease patients and families. Must demonstrate leadership at a local or regional level. Be recognized by hospitals or medical professionals for positive impact through MHI. Participate in MHI national events, campaigns, and/or fundraisers. Work to increase membership of MHI, and be an active member in good standing, excluding staff and the honorary members. You do all that and you must be in good standing. Previous recipients are eligible for a nomination after 3 years of winning this award. This year, 23 individuals were nominated for Volunteer of the Year, the highest number ever. Starting with our regional awards. We have the Central Region Mended Little Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Amanda Stewart. I'm crying. Already. Next, we have the Northeast Region. Mended Little Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Jennifer Angela. Accept the award. Thank you. Yeah, very good. Congratulations.
Hey, you can't see them online, but we can tell you they're fabulous.
MLA, excuse me. The Southwest Region Mended Little Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Stevie McElroy with Mended Little Hearts of the Fort Wayne Region, Texas. The Central Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Marvin Norman. You're gonna need a trunk to get home.
I truly believe it's great to be alive.
Let's see, we're moving to the Mid-Atlantic Region. Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Mary Lou O'Brien with Chapter 117, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Mary Lou. Let's see, Midwest Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Kevin Montavon with Chapter 337, Barrington, Illinois. And moving up to the Northeast Region, the Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Robert Hoffman with Chapter. Obviously, to accept the award. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Victor. All righty, moving on to the Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountain Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is, we have a dual winners, Dennis and Adrian Sheeplack with Chapter 380, Boise, Idaho. Is that bad?
Yes. You're not.
Thanks, Frank. And let's see, the Southern Region. Southern Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Al Voss with Chapter 1.
I just came up for the kisses. Thank you.
Southwest Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Susie Boley with Chapter 142, Plano, Texas. And the Western Region Mended Hearts Volunteer of the Year is Marilyn Huffman with Chapter 383. Watching Marilyn, special shout out to you. We love you. Okay, now we move on to the fun stuff, divisional. The Mended Little Hearts Divisional Volunteer of the Year is Amanda Stewart with Mended Little Hearts at South.
Now I'm gonna. I just want to quickly say, this isn't deserved because of what I do. I'm able to do what I do because of all of my ladies out there, and Jody and Mandy. So I don't deserve this. You all do.
Alrighty, Mended Hearts. Divisional Volunteer of the Year is Mr. Al Voss, Chapter 165. Congratulations. Alrighty, now to the highlight of this afternoon. It's still afternoon. The National Volunteer of the Year Award. The recipient of the 2022 MHI Volunteer of the Year Award received 5 nominations from both MH chapters and MLH groups throughout the United States. This person serves on the NHI Board of Directors and on several MHI committees. In that role, they work tirelessly on creating a vision and plan for the organization. This person worked on implementing MHI's corporate goals and created a strategic plan that will carry MHI through for the next 5 years. The recipient worked on developing new leadership and made sure MHI's board members receive training and information they need as well. In 2022, this recipient gave over 4,100 hours of their time to MHI. While representing MHI in 2022, this person traveled over 268,000 air miles, traveled over 6,000 driving miles, visited 16 foreign countries, visited 22 states in the United States, met in person with 19 hospitals, and spoke with over 280 chapter officers, group leaders, and members. They met with 27 other nonprofit organizations to help MHI expand its services. This recipient demonstrated leadership qualities at every level. As a volunteer, this person was responsible for MHI's domestic and international activities, programs, meetings, fundraising, finances, budget, legal operations, and staff. The list is endless. This recipient worked with chapter and group leaders to solve issues. They helped MHI by attending sponsor meetings and working with sponsors to raise funds for the organization. They oversaw an increase in membership to over 100,000 members and made the European expansion happen. They worked on patient advocacy to engage patients and give them a voice. This person received the 2022 World Heart Hero Award. It is my honor and privilege and joy to announce the recipient of the MHI Volunteer of the Year Award, Al Boss of Chapter 165.
Thank you. All I'm saying is, thank you for all the support from the staff, all the leadership, all the board, all the volunteers. Makes this what I do. Wonderful. Thank you.
Congratulations, Al, for all you do, all of us. You're a gift to all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you to the award recipients.
You're welcome.
For sharing your time, talent, and volunteerism. We would not be here. We would not be where we are today without all of you. Thank you also to Jody, Mandy, Denise, and Ron for presenting our 2023 awards, and myself, of course. So what an afternoon. I really hope you enjoyed this award ceremony. It takes a lot of people. There is not just those of us speaking, but all of my fellow colleagues on the staff who carried tables around, put chairs in, did slides tirelessly. Lisa would say, this isn't right, and she'd fix it. So all of them do tons of the work as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say we are a great team and we operate as a team. And Cheryl was wonderful Vanna White handling it. But the winners, and not only the winners, but again, so many people were nominated and so many people out there who even weren't nominated dedicate their time and service to this organization. They have a commitment to inspiring hope and improving lives, and that means the world to so many of us. This afternoon, we honored many people, chapters, groups, hospitals, and companies, and World Heart Federation that help us make a difference. But again, there are also many who aren't honored tonight. We want everyone to know that we appreciate you. And what you do helps everyone out there, parents, patients, caregivers, families, know that they're not alone. And at a time where people are often in the most crisis, when they're feeling scared, when they're feeling desperate, when they need information, they need resources, they need hope. Guess who's there for them? We are there. The United States is undergoing a loneliness crisis right now. Loneliness is one of the biggest health issues we are facing. In fact, there have been some who have said it's worse than cardiovascular disease. Yet why does anyone have to be alone when Mended Hearts Inc. is there? We're here for people. We build connection. We build hope. So, without each and every one of you, of course, we would not be able to provide the programs as your program director. I really appreciate that. And the services that so many count on. I said this last year, but it bears repeating. Some of our sponsors have told us that they do not want to imagine a world without Mended Hearts Inc. They understand the positive impact that all of you have on the world. And as Sherry Anderson said, volunteers don't get paid, not because they're worthless, but because they're priceless. So, to everyone, thank you and have a good night. For those of you online, it's gonna get really loud, so we're probably gonna turn you off, but we're gonna bring everyone up